Yeah. Okay, everyone, question number 2, let's start. Okay, as for question number 2, this is what happened. I'm going to write some ideas by the side. Okay, then it will be easier for you to catch up a bit on all the workings that I'm going to mention in a while. Okay, first, 2/3 square. Agree or not? The square you're gonna move it to like the one on top and the one at the bottom, right? And you will get like 4/9. You know that because this is from form 1. So it means, okay, so it means the 3 over here you're gonna move to the top and the bottom. You're gonna move to the top and bottom, right? Yeah. Okay. So now, what you need to do next is that you have to make sure all these things on top they get the portion. Okay, they get to share the cube, the 3 the power 3, and your r power 1/6 get to share the 3 as well. Okay, but then student will say, teacher, wow, so many things. Okay, so what we should do? Okay, so now you already know that the cube you have to share up and down to your numerator and denominator, and we're going to talk about the next part. Let's say 4a squared b, and then I put another square there. Okay, everyone, my next question to everybody. Can you see 4a squared b in the bracket? Tell me how many base you have. How many base you have? Okay, very good. You have total of 3 base, right? So all the base given, right? You have, I mean, they have their respective power. Can you tell me your number 4's power? Okay, what is your number 4 power? Your number 4 power, it will be 1, right? Your number 4 power, it will be 1. And your b power, it will be 1 as well. Yeah, your b power, it will be 1 as well. And over here, you're going to take the 2 and spread it to 1 and 2 and 1, right? So it will be 4 squared, right? Yeah, it will be 4 squared because 1 times 2, you get because bracket is times, right? So it will be 4 squared. Okay, so 4 squared, you will get 16. And then a squared, you get a power 4. And then b 1 and 2, you get a b squared there. So that's how you do it, right? So you're going to share the 2 to every index. You're going to multiply them. Okay, you're going to multiply them. Okay, now. Okay, now. So what you need to do next, okay, so over here you get like 1, 2, 3, 3 base. Right, you get 3 base. So you get 3 base, so what you're gonna do? So you take this -2, you're gonna cube. So tell me, what is this? Okay, what is this? -2 and you cube, what you get? -3 when you cube, what you get? -2 when you cube, you get -8 lah. -2 times -2 times -2. Thank you very much. Okay, then your 5 and 3, what you get? P power what? Don't forget bracket is to times, right? So 5 and 3, you're gonna times together, you get a 15 lah. And then Q what? Q what? Q -6, you're right. Then over R, can you see that's a power 1/6? So you're gonna take the 1/6, you multiply with 3, and what you get? You get 1/2. Okay, so I will just temporarily put it over here because just to guess. Okay, any of you over here, right? You feel like asking, teacher. I mean, I will let you know like what you feel like asking. Then you tell me whether you feel like asking or not. Okay, so if let's say yes, you're gonna tell me, okay, any of you, right? When you see all these 3/4, you see like all these -2, you feel like converting them into a specific power like this. Anyone feel like doing this? Like this one, you can change to 1/7 square. Anyone feel like changing it? Like when I solve the question, you feel like asking like, teacher, why don't you change it? Anyone feel like doing that? Okay, so let me tell you what. Okay, let me tell you what. All the power negative something and then all the roots, everything, normally we use it when we are doing like final answers. Okay, yeah, so that's why we do not do all these things. So I'm going to write like the 2 things where you use it when you are doing your final answer. For example, a power 0. We don't really use it in our normal workings. Yeah, so we use it when we reach like final answer. Tell me what is a power 0? Tell me what's a power 0? Yes, very good. Okay, yes, 1. So anything to the power 0 is 1, right? So let's say I put like 41 power 0. 1. Right now, anything to the power 0 except for 0 power 0. Okay, then after that, let's say I get a power -2 and a power -7. This one, what you get? This one what you get? You can switch them. Okay, your your -2 and -7. I already said normally like final answer. Your teacher don't like negative to be in the workings there. Yeah, so this is what you're gonna do. You see, you put a B7 on top, you're gonna put the A square over here, done. So that's how you do it. Okay, can? So just to let you know, so that's the process. Okay, so make sure when you do like all these things, you do it as in when you are dealing with your final answer. Yeah, so don't go and change like during the workings or what. Especially when you're doing roots, nobody go and do like roots, okay, during the workings. Yeah. Okay. Now, so what happened? Okay, what happened next? Can you see a divide there? Okay, can you see a divide there? So the divide, okay, before we continue, can you see there's a -6? So like what I did just now as a final answer, can you take this one and move it to the bottom and make it q power 6? The answer is yes, you can do that. But I already said during workings, don't do it. So later when you are doing your final answer, you do it later. Okay, not now. Okay, although you can use it, but I try not to as a like let's say I'm gonna do it in a very experienced way, right? I won't do that. Okay, now so what's the next part? Okay, the next part is to change your divide. Can you see there's a divide there? You're gonna change the divide into times now. Okay, I'm gonna start writing it. Okay, you're gonna change the divide into times. Okay, everyone come, change the divide to times. Okay, then the next one, okay, everyone, see. Now, so do you notice there's a divide there? So you're gonna change the divide into times. And then, can you see there's a fraction there? And you're supposed to terbalik, right? So when you terbalik, don't write, when you terbalik, you're supposed to write something like this, then divide by 1. So do you notice the divide by 1 is actually useless? Right? So why not I just erase it and I put it nicely over here. Now, so before we continue with the next part, okay, remember I said I don't like the root. Yeah, so we're gonna change it, right? So in our syllabus, normally we do this. Okay, everyone, look at this. Now I want you to do this with me. Now, so tell me when you get a square root a, is actually a power what? Come. Okay, when you get a square root a, so what is what you can convert into? Yes, a power 1 over 2, right? Okay, you can change to a power 1 over 2. Nice. Okay, so now I'm going to erase the square root and I will change to 1 over 2. Okay, just a quick one. Can you tell me what is cube root a? It will be a power what? What is cube root a? Yes, 1 over 3. Okay, just put it over there. So in case you forget already, you can refer to it. Yes. Okay, now so we're going to continue with the next thing. Now, so you notice I changed the square root into what? Into power 1 over 2 already, right? So I already changed it. Yeah. So I'm going to move to the next part already. So you know bracket, you're going to multiply, right? So I'm going to rewrite the workings again. So -8 p power 15 q power -6 over r power 1 over 2 times with p power 1 r power 1 over 2. It's okay, right? I convert the square root into power 1 over 2, huh? Yes. Okay, yeah, so I'm going to do the next part already. Okay, see, so hey, everyone, do you notice 100% equal? So you can actually remove it. You put the 1 also like kind of useless, huh? Right? Okay, then the next part come already. -8, put it back. Same base, so p power what? Yeah, because same base, you can plus them, so you get p power 16. Then can you see this is like our final answer already? So you notice that q power -6. So now I will move to the bottom over q power 6. So I move to the bottom, so I get my answer already.